What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a special unboxing of the OpenRock Link 20 earbuds. Now, these are their very first open-ear earbuds with a detachable boom mic. Makes these guys suitable for work and play. And these are going to be starting on a Kickstarter campaign. So for all of these guys who back these early, you will enjoy an early discount on these earbuds. Again, a very good deal so far, I'm thinking. So let's go ahead and talk price and specs. All right, as far as price, these guys will come in on the campaign at $149.99. Again, you can get discounted pricing if you back these early. They only come in the black color, so there are no, this point in time, there are no alternative colors or anything like that. As far as specs go, these guys rock Bluetooth 6.0 with codec support for AAC and SBC. As far as battery life, when you're listening to music, you can get up to 13 hours on the earbuds. When you include the case, you can get up to 52 hours. As far as talk time, if you can get up to 9 hours. And then with the case, you can get up to 36 hours. So you should be able to get through the course of a day, a work day. We will test this out, as I will be taking these to work with me and see how they handle a full day. All right. As far as charging, these guys do offer quick charge. A 5-minute charge will get you an additional hour of playback time. As far as water resistance, the earbuds themselves are rated IPX7. So you can, take these to the gym, get sweaty and everything like that, be outside, get caught in the rain, no problem. The boom mic itself is rated IPX55. So you can, again, use these in adverse conditions, but you just want to still be careful with that boom mic. As far as features go, these guys have custom dynamic drivers for powerful sound. They have voice pure AI enhanced environmental noise canceling for call technology. Sorry about that. ENC call technology is what they say. All right, so you've got 5 mics with AI environmental noise canceling for for clear calls when you're talking on the phone, which is great if you're going to be outside or inside. And I believe this is for both with the boom mic as well as without. So that's another great feature there. You got the open hook design for all day comfort. You got button controls. You got multi-point connectivity, and you have app support for Android and iOS. So let's go ahead and dive in this. Again, a huge shout out to OneAudio, which actually owns OpenRock, for supplying these for honest unboxing and review. Let me go ahead and get these out. Now, I've done some other ones, some other OpenRock devices, earbuds and stuff, and I'm very excited to see how these do. All right, so let's go ahead and see what we got in the box. Make sure there's no other tape. Nope, no other tape. All right, now this is, okay, we got it started. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, nothing underneath the top. Let's go ahead and put that off. We've got the OpenRock. Did I have this upside down? I think I had this upside down. No, it didn't. It came in upside down. Oh, well. You got the case and earbuds here. We're going to go ahead and take a look at that. We got that filler. We'll set this over here. Inside here, we have our quick start guard user manual and some safety information and everything. Very nice there. Got that filler. I don't think there should be anything in here other than charging cable. Boom, there it is. Looks like USB A to USB C, but let's be sure. Excuse me. Get this open. Yes, you get a short USB A but USB C charging cable for the case. Very nice. Let's go ahead and put this off to the side here. We'll keep everything as pristine. Let's get this open. All right. Matte finish on the block on the case. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I have a tickle. You got OpenRock on branding. Very nice. Let's get a little closer look in here. Let's zoom in a little bit. All right. We got that OpenRock branding there. You got your LED charging charging LED rather. And on the back, you've got your USB-C charging port as well as your pairing button. Let's go ahead and pop these. Whoa, man, these are slippery. They're matte, but they're slippery. Let me just go ahead and pop these open. Ooh, I like the way they look. I do like that look with the orange accent. That's kind of clean looking. All right, so you got your earbuds here, and right on the lid is your boom mic. All right, and so I think is it magnet? Yep, it's magnetically connected. You've got a nice little place to sit it. It's out of the way. I like that. Nice tucked out of the way. So if you're not using it, it's not causing any problems with the earbuds themselves. Very nice. All right, let's go ahead and just take a look. Again, use some OpenRock earbuds. Very similar in design. You got your button control up top, OpenRock branding, and you got your speakers on the other side, angled towards your ear canal. You got your contacts for charging. Very very nice, very light too. So let's go ahead and get these both in on. Let's go ahead and put these on. All right. And let's go ahead and flip the camera. All right, so here's how they look with their on. Now this is without the mic without the boom mic on. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put the boom mic in. So we'll pull this off and watch. It's gonna just that quick. Nice, it's on, it's connected, beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and put it on, see what we look like with the mic on. All right. Okay, so here it is with the mic on, attached to the right, and you can pull this off, and you could actually put this on the left ear as well. So you got it. You can have it on both sides, depending on what's more comfortable for you. And here's how it looks on the left. All right, so this is going to be this is very interesting. I want to see how these hold up. I'm going to take these in to work with me, and we're going to use them in the office. I'm going to report back to you guys live from my office, and I'm going to let you know how these guys are doing. So, all right, so right now what we're going to do is we're going to get these guys paired up, and we're going to take a walk through the app. Stay strapped in. All right, let's go ahead and get these guys paired up. As you can see, we put them back in the case. So we're going to start there. We're going to put these guys in pairing mode. Let's see if we can get them in pairing mode here. Okay, they are in pairing mode now. Sorry, I didn't show. I thought I was looking for it on the charging port, the LED, charging LED, but they're actually here on the earbuds. I don't know if you guys can see them flashing red and green, or red and blue rather. So they do not have like Google Fast Pair or anything like that. So we'll have to go ahead and go in the old-fashioned way. So let's go ahead and get these guys paired. All right, there they go. OpenRock 20s. Let's go ahead and get them connected. Yep. All right, we got a volume slider, so they are connected. Go up to my long list there. And there they are at the top. And let's go in. And there they go. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the app. Let's see if I can find it here. I have so many. Let's see, where is it at? There we go. OpenRock. All right, so there they go. Boom, Link 20. All right, we got all that. We got all that. All right, add device. Wow. All right, there we go. We're gonna pull these out just to be on the safe side. Get them out of the case. All right, we're trying to get these connected. And there we are. All right, now right off the bat, there's a firmware update. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get these guys updated, and then we'll come back and take a look through the app. All right, we're back in from the update. Now, I did notice one thing on here is that when I did do the connect, it looks like I connected both of them individually. I don't know if this is going to be a all-time thing, but it looks like I connected to the left and then I connected to the right. So they're both in, and I don't know, maybe that'll be fixed in a later update, but I just found that funny and thought I wanted to share that with you. All right, moving on. We are in the app. All right, we got a picture. We got the title, the name of the earbuds at the top. We got the picture of both earbuds. Right now, it is only showing me the right earbud in the case. But if I open up another option, if I go back in, actually, you know what was funny? I'm gonna do this again. We're gonna go back in. We're gonna open up a second. Well, let's back up. All right, so now we got that one in. So now we're gonna connect that. Well, that is the right one. Now we connected the other one. Now this is the left one. Now it's showing me the left, and I go back in and I tap that one that shows me the right. So I think that's kind of funny. They'll get that fixed, but I just wanted to share that. All right, so I got a picture of both the earbuds and the boom mic. I got the battery levels underneath. Up here in the upper right, you got the 3 dots where you can go in. You can switch devices. You know what I mean? I can go from 1 to 2. Left to right, you can disconnect, remove the device altogether. You got your product manual, your product help, and your feedback to info@openrock.com if you want to give some insight or anything, some feedback to them. All right, moving on down, you got your equalizer settings here. You can go through your music mode. You got beast mode. You got vocal mode, which is more for if you're using the mic and you're on the phone. And you got custom. You can go in, you've got your equalizer settings here. You got a 7-band equalizer. We'll definitely come back and check that out later in the video. Then of course you got your other options there. Then you got your max volume limiter. Basically you can set it to a certain volume level that it will never exceed. Just to, save your hearing. You can turn that off and on. You got overtime wear reminder. You can set that up for 4 hours, from never all the way up to 4 hours. We keep that on never. Then you got your gesture options here. You got gesture for both the left and right earbud. You got single press, double press, triple press option, quadruple press, and the long press. So you got a nice wide open options here to choose from. Again, if I'm on the left right now, I'm on the right right earbuds option of this page. So all the stuff is grayed out for the left, but here on the right, you got that. Now the triple press, the double and single and double press is by default. You cannot change those. Only triple press, quadruple press, and long press are the only ones that you can adjust. And this will also be the same thing on the left earbud as well. All right. I just think that's real funny. You got spatial audio option you can turn off and on. You do got sound balance. You can turn that on. If you want. You got spatial audio. You can turn that off and on as well. Like I said, you got auto power off. I'll set that for like 30 minutes. Okay. And then, of course, you got your voice prompts. You got Find My Buds. And you got your firmware version there that we just did the update to show you that. So, again, that's a quick walkthrough of the app. Again, you got to go through and you switch to the second one. And you go to the left. And you got the exact same settings as well. You can turn off and on and everything. I just think that's funny. I just think that's something else. Now you go into gestures here. Now you got all the left hand gestures, the left earbud gestures available to you. But if you go to the left and you go to the right, nothing's there. So I don't know. Maybe they'll fix that in a future firmware update sometime soon. But right now, that's what I'm running into, and I just wanted to point that out. I think that's very interesting. All right, so let's go ahead and finish our testing. All right, we're back in. What we're going to do now is we're going to test the multi-point connectivity feature for the Link 20. So we already know we got them connected here to the Z Fold 7. All right, we already know they're connected here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and turn off the Bluetooth setting here. We're going to put these guys back in Bluetooth mode. As you can see, they're in pairing rather. So now we'll go ahead and pair them over here to the the Galaxy Tab S11. All right, so let's go into details. S11 Ultra, that is. All right, let's go down to the list. All right, there it is. Let me go ahead and show you guys. right there at the top, OpenRock Link 20. Let's go ahead and pair them up. They are paired. We got the connected message through them. They're nice and loud. I like that. So we're going to go ahead and go back to the Z Fold, turn that on. And go ahead and just like that, they are connected to the Z Fold as well. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and put these on. And we're going to go ahead and test some video. So let's go ahead and go in and grab a couple of videos here. All right, we're going to pause that one. All right, and we're going to go ahead and on the tablet, excuse me. I'm just going to grab one here. All right, so we got video. Let's go ahead and get this up so it's not in the glare. So we got video coming from, we got video on this phone. We got video on the tablet. So we're going to go ahead and hit play on the phone. All right, we got audio coming from here. Now we'll go ahead over to the tablet. We got audio out of the tablet. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and see if we have auto switching, which is when I hit play on my phone, it should automatically pause the audio from the tablet and start playing it from the phone. All right, so here we go. Yes, we do have auto switching. Took a couple seconds, but we do have it. Let's go ahead and go back. So yes, it does work. So not only do we have multi-point, we got auto switching as well. I love that total package. Let's continue. All right, next up is the mono mode test. We're going to see if we can listen to one earbud while the other one is in the case charging. We got our video queued up. Let's hit play. All right, we got audio playing, so we're going to go ahead with the right earbud. Drop that in. Close it. Audio is continuing to play in the left. All right, so let's go ahead and I even got a connected message. So let's go ahead and put the right one back in. All right, audio is back playing in both earbuds. So let's go ahead and pull the left. Drop that in. Close it. Audio continues to play in the right earbud. So you can listen to one while the other one is charging, basically doubling the battery life of them. Let's continue. All right, next up is the button control test. Now, we already know that the single and double press options are by default. You cannot change those. However, you are able to control or change the triple tap, quadruple press, and the press and hold. Now, with that being said, is say for instance on the left earbud, all right, on the left, they cannot be matched. They cannot be mapped to the same thing. Say for instance, you want your triple press to be your voice assistant on both. It will not work. It'll either be the left or the right. It cannot be the same on both of them. And that also goes with the other two options, the quadruple press as well as the long press. So they have to be different things. So we went ahead and I went ahead and took care of that. Now, I may get confused as to which one is what on here, but we'll go ahead and power through. Anyway, we'll go ahead and hit play. Now, we got both of the earbuds in. Let me go ahead and put myself in the corner here. All right, so we got them both in. Now, we're going to single press here on the left earbud. That will pause the audio, as you can see here. And now we're going to go ahead and hit single press on the right. That will start the audio back. All right. That also answers the phone calls. All right. If you got a call coming in, it will answer it. All right. Now, if I double press on the left one, it should take me to the beginning of the song. Double press again, take me to the previous song. Now, I can do that to the right earbud. Double press. It takes me to the second song, or the next song, rather. And again, these two functions also allow you to hang up your phone call. If you're in the middle, you want to hang up, double press on either one, it will hang up the phone call. Now, here's where everything gets a little map crazy, sort of, if you don't remember. the triple press, I believe I have this one set for my voice assistant on the left. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, this is my mode switch. See, I got them. So now I'm in a different mode. All right, on my right earbud, 1, 2, 3. That calls up my voice assistant. How are you today? So everybody's good. All right, so that worked. Now my quadruple press on the left should do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, redial. See, redial my last option. So see, I told you it's all kind of mixed up because I know I set one way and do it the other. Let's go with my right. 1, 2, 3, 4. It does the redial as well. So again, now I said it was mapping. Now it's proving me wrong. I don't understand what's going on here because in the app, I try to switch them, try have them do the same thing, and it forced it to another. Here, I'll show you real quick. Let's go into the app. All right, so we're in the app right now. All right, you see my quadruple press. This is for my right earbud. All right, right now it's on redial last number. Okay, so let's go over to the left. Left says the same thing. Now, if I go ahead and change this to voice assistant and go back in and change it to my right to voice assistant. Now let's go back to the left. You see how it changed it back? I don't understand it. Okay, I don't understand how that works or whatever. But if I go back to the right went back to voice to. So it's kind of weird. I don't know what's going on with it, but I digress. So this one. All right, so I don't understand how that is. So we'll just leave that as is, and then I just wanted to show you that. And of course, I have my long presses, my left and right. Let's go back into our music to turn up and down the volume. My left, if I long press, should lower it. And you see how I just press and hold, and it just keeps going lower and lower. All right, and if I long press on the right, it will bring it back up. So the button controls do work outside of that little caveat with the switching them and how to program the quadruple press. Or I don't know how they're gonna fix that, but I'm gonna leave it as is right now because it works for me in that capacity. But other than that, they work pretty good. I cannot really complain about it outside of what I just complained about. So let's continue. All right, we are outside for an ambient sound test with the OpenRock Link 20 earbuds. All right, so right now, let me paint the picture for you. We got traffic off here in the background. We got the Sheetz gas station hustling and bustling. And let's see, we got other traffic moving around us as well. So we got the OpenRock earbuds in. Let me go ahead and show you guys my connections here. All right, got the the Link 20s. They're in. So right now we're going to go ahead and we're going to do some testing with some audio, with one of my audio books. All right, we're going to get that started. Let me get this. Let me go ahead and grab another one here. All right, so I got it turned on now. All right, here we go. Then got it turned on. We're at 50% volume, and I'm walking, and I am able to hear it pretty good. I am trying to keep my head on the swivel here as I cross the street, and it sounds pretty decent. All right, now we'll go ahead and turn this up. I'm at 65%, and I think this is my sweet spot here. Yeah, it sounds really good. I still can hear like traffic going past me and everything. They work wonderful as far as audio goes. Very clear. I can hear everything that the everything that the reader, the narrator is talking about or saying. I even got some light wind blowing in my face and into my ears, and that is still not keeping me from hearing them very clearly. So they're doing a fantastic job with producing audio, even with ambient sounds from around me. OpenRock has done a pretty good job in this realm when it comes to the ambient sound and everything. Again, I'm at 65%, which is my optimal listening point. And it's not drowning out when the cars ride past. It's not drowning out my audio, and my audio is not drowning out my ambient surroundings. So, doing a fantastic job with this. So, this has been a ambient sound test for the OpenRock Link 20 earbuds. This is a mic test with the OpenRock Link 20 earbuds without the boom mic in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the OpenRock Link 20 earbuds without the boom mic in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the OpenRock Link 20 earbuds with the boom mic attachment in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the OpenRock Link 20 earbuds with the boom mic attachment in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the OpenRock Link 20 earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the OpenRock Link 20 earbuds in a crowded location. Mic test with the OpenRock Link 20 earbuds with the attachable boom mic in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the OpenRock Link 20 earbuds with the attachable boom mic in a crowded location. All right, so it's been all day here at work. I've been using the OpenRock Link 20 earbuds with the attached boom mic for my entire day of work, answering phone calls, making phone calls, and everything. And I have to admit that these guys have been fantastic, crystal clear. Anyone that called me had no problems hearing me. I had no problems hearing them. And then also was able to interact with my co-workers here if they came into my office needing help. I didn't have to worry about taking anything out of my ear in order to hear them. I could just leave these on and just go ahead and rock out the rest of my day. And of course, the battery lasted me all day. I started at 8 a.m. It's almost quitting time here, getting close to that 4 o'clock mark. Outside of having them in the charger for maybe a half an hour over my lunch period, these guys were rock solid all day long. Very, very, very fun to wear, very light on the ears and stuff like that. So I didn't have any type of fatigue over top of my ears or anything. So did a really, really good job with my daily work here in the office. So let's go ahead and finish our testing. All right, we're back in for the sound test now. I'm going in. I'm doing my EQ settings here. Now, I've noticed one thing here with the EQ setup that now this is what I would prefer. But if I hit save and go back into the main screen and then I hit custom, it's not there. So let's go back out and see what we got. We got all our other modes, but when I hit custom again, it wipes out my EQ settings. So I don't know if that's a glitch in the software of the app, because I hit save, it didn't even give me an option to save it, like to rename it or anything like that. But we're gonna bypass that for right now, because I really would like to do this test with the EQ, but because it will not save and lock in my preferred equalizer settings, we're going to go ahead and skip past that. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to turn on spatial sound. We're going to go ahead and deal with music mode. This is, I guess, we're going to test this out. We'll also test out beast mode as well and see how that goes, okay? So, and we know voice mode is when you're using the boom mic and you're using it for work or you're talking on the phone. That's what the vocal mode's for. All right, so let's go ahead and get our first song up. We got Babyface. We're going to go ahead and rock out him real quick. I am at 50% volume because of these guys with leakage, sound leakage and everything coming out. I don't want to have too much sound leakage going in, bleeding into the microphone from these because they're open ear design and everything. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and jump into our music. Actually, we're going to leave it in candy bar mode because I forgot. I was just that quick that the app doesn't work in tablet mode too well. So we're gonna stay in candy bar mode so we can go ahead and switch the presets and everything. All right, so here we go with Whip Appeal. We're just gonna see how it sounds. Let's do it. All right, let's back this up. All right, there we go. All right, so I like right now. I have it at about 50%, and I'm liking the bass tone I'm kind of getting out of these guys. Now again, we are in music mode. Nice little bit of bass there. Let me try something here. We got in there. We're gonna go to a custom. Now that we in, let's go ahead and see if we can play with the EQ a little bit. We're gonna put it back. That's too far. Drop it right there. All right, hit save. All right, now we hit save again. Now let's go back in. Wipes me out. All right, so it's not working. Okay, I thought I maybe because music being played, it might work. All right. Again, I like the clarity of the vocals. I like the natural volume of these guys. They get pretty loud for open ear earbud, which is good. All right, so let's go back in to our music mode. Again, we do have spatial sound turned on. Let me turn that off real quick. Okay. Yeah, I like it with spatial sound on. Sounds good. I like the clarity that I was getting with the mids and highs with the instruments and stuff like that. Got a nice little thump with the drums on that one. I like, again, OpenRock has been pretty good with some of their open ear earbuds when it comes to bass. I mean, because of the form factor, you don't get that pounding of bass that you expect, like if you have like your in-ear form factor. But these guys are now I ain't gonna say close, but they are more. They're a little bit further ahead of the clip-on earbuds. Some clip-on earbuds. There are some out there that do a really good job, but they're more further ahead than them when it comes to giving you that bass thump in an open ear format. So let's go ahead and get into another song real quick. I don't know why I did that. I needed to do this. There we go. All right. Let's, as a matter of fact, a bass song. Let's go ahead and go into there's a new one. A person I had, but a person wanted me to put in. All right, it is called Pony, and it's by I'm gonna mess up. I guess it's Werenoi. I don't know, Werenoi. I think that's how you pronounce it. But it's the title of the song is called Pony. You out there know exactly what I'm talking about. Who the commenter who suggested this song. So we'll go ahead and play this one. Okay, it's like a Spanish song, but I like I love the piano. I like the vocals, very clear. Okay, that's where the bass will come in at. But again, with the open ear earbuds, you're missing that rumble. But I love the clarity of the mids and highs with this. They sound very clean. Very clean. Again, let's go ahead and get up to my preferred listening level. I might get some leak into my mic, so I'm gonna try and talk a little bit longer because of copyright infractions. I don't want anything like that on me. So again, I like the vocals. It's got a little bit of a bass, but not that punch that I'm expecting. But again, the form factor is the reason why. All right, sounding. All right, again, I can't wait to get that one out into a gauntlet series or something with some earbuds. That's going to be a lot of fun. All right. But again, I like the mids and highs. I like the clarity on it that these earbuds gave out. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into All right, let's do an old school 65 Love Affair. Here we go. Paul Davis. Let's do that. All right, with the piano, the keyboard rather. Okay. Nice with the keyboard. Got the little drums. Vocals is nice and clear. Let me go ahead and turn off this spatial sound. It sounds like... Okay. You can definitely hear the difference when you turn off the spatial sound. It kind of... I guess, I don't know. It sounded like it was an echoing. But then once you turn it off, the echoing disappeared. At least that's what it sounded like to me. Again, very clear. I like it. All right, just want to hear a little bit of this. That's just fun. Again, very clear. I like it. All right, let's just try to give it. All right, gave it a little bit. That was pretty cool. All right, so let's go ahead and get into another song real quick. Let's see. Oh. Yes. I know what we can do. We're going to go ahead and switch platforms. And we're going to do some Beethoven. All right, here we go. Mozart. See how it does here. Again, with the crispness of the violins. I mean, the bass from the cello is losing power. But the lead violinist and the background violinist, they sound very crisp. You do get a slight rumble from the cello when it strikes that low chord, but not like you would get with a headphone or in-ear earbud. I love the clarity that I'm getting from the other violins. I love how this song has ebbs and flows. It's wonderful. And very clear. Again. This sounds so clean. I like that. I love the violins on here. All right, just wanted to try that one time, see what we got. All right, let's go ahead and do just one more song. I know I'll make this video's running off a little bit, but we'll do one more here. So let's go ahead and all right, let's do Feeling Good. All acapella. Here we go. Again, nice clarity with the vocals. All right. I didn't get a chance to do this, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to flip into beast mode. All right. It just seemed like it got a little warmer sound. Still, the vocals are still clear. Still crisp. Very, very clear. And now you got a nice sound stage as well. So you got good balance with the background vocalist, good spacing with all three. I love it. That sounds really good. I love this song as for a test. Again, very, very clear. And you get all the detail, all the nuance. Let me pause that. You get all the nuance too as well. You get her breathing rhythm. Not too much. It's not noticeable. I'm just saying the breathing rhythm because I'm listening. I'm literally listening for that detail. But if you're just listening to the song going on, you won't catch that. Not with these. Again, it's the form factor. I'm not saying it's the audio production of the earbuds. It's the form factor. Some things, some detail will be missed, or it will be missed because of the form factor. You're not getting everything directly into the ear canal, no matter how hard they try. But these guys do a great job with her enunciation, being able to pick that up. Again, like I said, the spacing between the lead and background vocalist, they do a great job there. It just does. They just do a really good job for the form factor. And again, I love these guys are naturally a loud earbuds, so I absolutely like the fact that these guys get loud, have a higher volume level and stuff like that. All right, but other than that, they're doing a fantastic job. So let's go ahead and get into my likes and dislikes of the OpenRock Link 20 earbuds. So this is my likes and dislikes of the OpenRock Link 20 earbuds. First of all, let's go ahead and talk about my dislikes. My only thing, obviously, outside of the base issue with the form factor, the fact that the app does not save my EQ settings. I don't know if that's going to be resolved in a firmware update. Hopefully it does, but my EQ settings are not able to be saved in the app. So that's the one thing. The button controls, I wish you could, when it comes to the quadruple press, probably even the double, all the ones that you can program, the triple, quadruple, if you can map them to be utilized for the same thing. Right now, you currently can't do that. They have to be, they can't match. I don't know why that is, but that doesn't work. But they need to fix that because you can use these independently. I would like to be able to have, like, say for instance, if I only have the left one in, I like to have that full range of control with the left that I have with the right. And right now there's some limitations to that in some aspects, but that would be, I guess I would put that in my dislike option there. No wireless charging, that's a dislike, and a miss in my opinion for these earbuds. Definitely wireless charging is definitely needed. Let me see, anything else that I dislike about these? Again, yeah, the bass, when it comes to bass songs, but again, I really can't knock it too much because it's based on the design, the form factor of the earbud itself. It's open ear, so that means it's wide open. It's not in ear where you get good seal, and that way bass has a much better presence in that aspect. So let me see, anything else? Nope. I think that covers my dislikes. Let's go ahead and jump into my likes. First off, I like the aesthetic. I just like the way they look. All right, that all black, that matte black. You got the gloss chrome, little, I want to call it chrome, with the orange accent with the OpenRock logo, branding on it. I like the way it looks. Very light in the air. You can definitely get you can definitely forget about having these on all day because they are very light. And another thing, I love this mic. I love it. I absolutely think this is a fantastic idea. Now, this isn't they are not the first to do this. There is another pair out there that I do have that do offer a detachable boom mic. But man, these guys knock it out the park. This mic is so clear. I've been using it the last couple days when I'm working, and I have no problem with people hearing me and everything like that. So these are this boom mic is definitely fantastic with these. Even though the onboard mics for the with the earbuds is nice and clear. I even tested that at work as well, and I had no problem with people hearing me with that mic as well. So their mic system for calls is very, very good. Let me see what else. The fast charging, absolutely, that's huge. I like that. Water resistance, of course, being able to take these guys out in the gym and everything, top notch. As far as the sound goes, I like the overall volume that you get. The clarity with the vocals and instruments is very good. Again, like I said, when it comes to the open ear, this form factor rather, OpenRock is definitely one of the ones to mention when you talk about some of the best in this genre. You definitely cannot sleep on OpenRock when it comes to that. Let me see, anything else? Yep, I think that covers everything of my likes and dislikes for the OpenRock Link 20s. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. Well, this has been an unboxing and review, if I could talk, of the OpenRock Link 20 earbuds. Huge shout out to OpenRock for providing these for an honest unboxing and review. I will leave links in the description for the Kickstarter campaign, which starts today. So you guys can go ahead and check out that link and get a sweet discount for these if you're interested. I'm telling you, these guys are fantastic for work as well, and they're really good for working out as well as just, you know, having some earbuds in if you want that type of earbud where you can enjoy your audio and also be aware of your surroundings. Like I said, I've been using these at my job for work for the last couple of days, and these guys have been that boom mic, man. I'm telling you, it's fantastic. Especially, and you can mute it. It's just a really good addition to these earbuds. I cannot be happy. These will definitely be my earbuds for when I go to work and everything like that. These will definitely be the ones I'll use for the office. So again, like I said, I'll leave a link to the Kickstarter in the description. By all means, if you're looking for a pair of earbuds that you can use at work and use at home, definitely take a look at these. I don't think you'll be disappointed. All right. Again, shout out to the OpenRock. And if you like what you see, go and hit the like button. If you want to join me as I continue to do videos like this and others, go and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you're notified when videos like this and others drop. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.